Hi, I'm Lou, another episode of My Car Story, and I'm with no stranger to the show, Mike Manderino. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Lou.
And I'm going to jump behind the camera because, Mike, what car are we bringing today?
1998 Corvette pace car.
Perfect day out here in Illinois in the western suburbs. Let me show you a great looking pace car. So, first of all, how do you end up with a pace car?
You know, that's a good question. I always liked the pace cars, and in this particular case, I had seen an ad for sale online for an actual track car that was used at Indianapolis, and kind of pursued it, and I was fortunate enough to end up with it. And since that time, I've acquired a lot more information about the car through the track and the museum and contacts down at Indianapolis.
So it's not just the car, it's all the memorabilia that comes with it, and we're going to show some of that.
And the history.
So let's start right with our featured attraction. What year do we have here?
1998.
1998, and this was one of the, not the pace car, so to speak, but one of the pace cars around the track. You could see even the strobe lights in there. And tell us a little bit, as I'm looking at some of the features, tell me a little bit about some of the history while we're doing this.
Yeah, this one is actually pace car number 20. Car number 33 was given to the winning driver in 1998, which was Eddie Cheever. It's also what a lot of pace car people refer to as car number 51. In the windshield there, they put an insignia of 51. That 51 indicates the plate that was assigned to it, and a lot of times pace cars are referred to by its plate number.
So it's plate number, not to be confused by its VIN number. All right, let me get a shot of the side of the car because we've got the sun working really well with us right now. Now tell me about the rims.
Yeah, yellow rims for 1998. It was probably one of the wildest paint schemes out there for a pace car, but you know, at its time, everybody thought it was loud and wild, but Indy loved that. They said they wanted it to be, something that's crazy and very visible.
Let me show some people some of this memorabilia. We'll obviously go back to the car. But
that's its actual plate that you're looking at there. It was plate number 51.
And it's signed by someone.
And it's signed by Dwayne Sweeney. And if you're not familiar with Dwayne Sweeney, he was the head flagsman for Indianapolis 500 for many years. And in 1998, he was invited back. And he actually rode in this pace car number 51.
But Dwayne Sweeney did something special with those flags. What was that?
Yeah, he invented the double checkered flag at the end of the race. And it's still in effect today. If you watch the last race, they used a double checkered flag swinging.
So you got these gloves. Whose gloves?
Those were signed by Eddie Cheever.
Who
Eddie was the winning race driver in 1998.
That's pretty cool. That doesn't look like that was easy to pull off.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the Indy car that he used that day or it was another set of gloves, but
and all the different pins and things, and I just want to show. We're not going to go through this whole book, but I just wanted to show you that. And we've got a pace car number 151. Why 151? What happened?
Well,
there?
We were just invited back to the museum this year. It was their 100th anniversary, and they assigned it after 100 years 151.
151.
So that's and it was on display at the museum.
You could still ride around in that for a couple more days.
Yeah, I could. I could throw that back on.
Just ride around Illinois in that. But I want to just give people just a moment.
Yeah, and you could read the entire story here.
Yeah, I'm going to go slow, so if they want to pause and get any of that. What are some of the highlights you wanted to tell
Some of the
us?
highlights is, again, Chris Gaffaro was the person assigned in the festival. Mm-hmm. And in the parade, Jim Guthrie was the Indy points winner in the previous year, and he was riding in the car as well for the parade. And then, of course, Dwayne Sweeney. That's the
we know what. Yeah,
that's the window sticker on the car.
So let me actually take my time. The nice thing, Mike, is you have everything documented. I mean, so people can see all of that and stop on that wherever they want to. I'll show them that. I want to just not, again, take them through everything. That's
the actual build sheet from General Motors when it was built. And you could see on its code, Indy, indicated as an Indy car.
It's pretty cool.
And usually you'll see, too, a car that's destined for the track. They go to the Tech Center, Warren, Michigan, even though it's maybe assigned to a dealer.
Mm-hmm. And then
some indication usually that they do make some modifications to the car, even though they say no modifications are made.
Yeah.
But this is its actual certificate from the track itself, which is their insurance certificate. And again, verifies the VIN number, verifies the plate number.
How cool is that?
That
All
was
right.
assigned.
That lets people know that this is the car. And let's take a look at, I like some of the little, you know, I mean, obviously one of the things that's so cool about a car like this is the stickers, right? I mean, the decals.
Exactly.
You know, that's pretty neat. And even the way this goes from a solid yellow and it blends into the white, the May 24th there, and then it turns into the flag that wraps around the back.
Now these flags, I know some people who are real aficionados say they didn't have a flag, and you're absolutely correct. These mounts were added later only because it has gone on the track back at Indy with these particular flags, because they've requested it, and we've paced other Corvettes around the track in the past.
That's pretty cool.
And we've got a lot of signatures on the flag over the years too. Ron McCurry, the head photographer for Indianapolis. Rich Anderson, it was a Corvette race driver. We were hoping to get Eddie Cheever this past time we were down there, but didn't make it. And Larry Bishop, who was the head technician for Eddie Cheever team, autographed the flag.
Show me this one.
And this one's just this was the logo flag for 1998. You probably want to come from that side.
Yeah, let me do this. There we go.
There we go.
That's got to look neat in the wind. And look at the striping, how it comes across the back. Another logo there, and then it comes down and around. You got your Indianapolis. I want to get on the side with the yellow rims. These yellow rims are so unique because
they may be a little bit dirty because we just came back from Indy and
no, they look
and,
super clean.
They really haven't had a chance to really clean it up good.
They look phenomenal. Let's take a look in the on the driver's side, if you don't mind.
This was a Concours d'Elegance winner in Geneva as well.
Is that right?
4 years ago.
Let me have you open up the door, please, Mike.
Sure.
Let me get all the details on the side there. Oop.
Sure.
Tire loading. One of them that I liked. Really cool. Now, did this chrome piece come with the car like that?
No, that was...
you added that?
That was added to protect it, yes.
Okay, all right. And look at the seats themselves. You're not going to see that color combination with the Corvette.
Yeah, they even used the yellow stitching around the steering wheel and the gear shifter as well. And you've got the key there, Lou. You can... When you're ready, you can fire it up and listen to it too. It's got the what they call the Corvette, the pace car exhaust system on it.
And that's a little different?
Yeah, a little bit different.
You know what I'm going to do is this. Let's. I am going to start it up. I'm all in favor of that. Let's look under the hood though.
Sure.
Really nice instrumentation here. Let me get out of your way so you can do that. What do we have under the hood?
Corvette 350.
We've got the sun beaming down. That's all stock?
No, the air intake has been changed, so that's open flow intake. The rest
Okay.
is all stock on the car.
All the details. That's an interesting little piece there with the Indianapolis 500 pace car with the GM information. We got the light here for under the hood. We just take a look.
Disconnected when we we display it, so
That's all right. Let's take a look on this side. 5.7. Let's start her up. super smooth. Holy cow. Mike, give it just...
And we can throw
jump and give it just a little exhaust
Sure.
sound here. Hey, Mike, you don't enjoy that too much.
No.
Yeah, that was good. Let's shut her down.
I put the strobes on while the car's
Oh, let me
running.
do that,
So let's,
sure.
want to do a shot of it.
Are the other strobe lights too, the ones that are back there, are those
No, those the center ones are actually fog lights.
fog lights? Okay.
And then if you go around the back, then
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
you'll see the other one.
You got the flags blowing. Oh yeah, that's cool. We gotta drive around just with those, just for grins. Just
We can do that. We can do that.
okay. I also noticed one other thing. I didn't notice that at first. Right down there. Pretty cool. Yeah, let's shut her down. Come on out, Mike. First of all, always fun to see you.
Always great to see you.
And we just have a blast every time we get together. It's almost like two little kids getting together with our toys. But here's what I want to say. So what happens when you're driving this? What's the reaction? I mean, what are people doing?
You know, frankly, over the years, the wife and I have talked about it. I think the car has gotten more popular. It's not so outrageous as it was back in '98, and we get a lot of thumbs up. And last time we stopped for gas, we drew a little crowd, and a lot of little kids wanted to come over and take their pictures. So it's really a fun car, and
Yeah.
each time we go down to Indy, we like I said, we meet more people and find out more information, and it's been a great experience.
That's just the best part about cars, isn't it? The people you meet.
Exactly.
We met because of cars. It's all good stuff.
Right.
Hey, thanks, Mike.
Thank you.